Welcome to this video walkthrough of our 2006 Willerby Richmond. It's a 28 by 12 two bed. This one's got double glazing, gas central heating. It's priced at 9,995. It's just under 10 grand. I could just give you a quick whiz around, show you the layout and the condition of various bits and pieces, point out anything that I think you should know. So we'll go from there. So as always, price includes free delivery within 100 miles to the nearest accessible point following an access check, although they can do sighting as well for an additional cost. Gas, water, electric testing and a 3-month warranty. So as you can see, you join me here in this living, dining, kitchen area, all open plan, which obviously most caravans are these days. We've got upholstery that to me looks like it's been changed in the last couple of years, so recognise the material for one of the reupholsterers. A couple of marks on it, just one that I'm looking at here. Oh, which is a feather. Woo! Feather's gone. Just like that, it's all clean. So good upholstery, no problems really on that front. We've got vinyl flooring in this living area and kitchen, all grey. It does go to brown vinyl in the hallway, as you can see, in the bathroom, and then I think there's carpet in the bedrooms. This could be carpeted if you wanted to, or we could leave it as vinyl, whatever you'd need to do really. Bit of a bay window off the front, just gives us some good sized windows for that natural light, which is always important, I think, in any area of life, but also in a caravan. Over here we've got a gas fire, we've got some cupboard units around it, and then we've got an area for a television to go above the top. There is some delamination to this worktop here, as you can see going. That's why this wood trim has been put around the edge, because the edges have blown and they put a wood trim around it, I would say. That could be changed, or you could strip it off and paint it. Caravan this sort of age, that's usually what we do or recommend. Strip the plastic top kind of veneer off, and then just paint the top in a sort of a standard kind of wood colour, and jobs are good one. Got a dining table here, freestanding of course, with a couple of stools, and then we've got our kitchen, those white cupboard doors with the chrome handles, T-bar handles. There's a gas oven and gas grill, gas hob as usual, and then there's an under counter fridge hiding over there in the corner, which could be wider if you wanted to. It's probably just about 50 maybe a 55, but there's space there to fit a wider one if you wanted to. Kitchen itself is okay. There is a couple of marks just sort of on this worktop here, just where it's a little bit probably bleach stained or sun stained, but on the whole it's okay. Sometimes this worktop can have quite bad sort of hob ring stains, but this one's okay. It's just to the left of the sink there. Might be able to pick it up in the video, just showing that it's a little bit discoloured, but ultimately doesn't make too much of a difference for using it. Other than that, just looking at the edges on them, can't see any edges that are really bad, so that's quite good. Don't know if those are original doors, if they've been painted or not, can't quite tell from them. But looking at them, they're okay. So there's no bad delamination to the doors, which you can often get with a Willerby of this sort of age, to be honest. As I said, yeah, the fridge over here in the corner. I've got a gas radiator here by the door. Obviously that's a large radiator, as you can see. That's going to fill our area at the front here, but you've got that gas fire as well if you want to use that one. And then we have got our single exterior door that just comes in here to the side. So little door then, this one on the right hand side does shut off our living and bedroom areas, which is handy. And then coming to the back of the caravan, we've then got our main bedroom, where we've of course got our double bed, which has a lift up bed frame. So additional storage underneath the bed, which is always handy to have in a caravan. We've got some overhead storage there, cupboards, shelving, and then bedside table storage as well. And if I spin round, windows on the rear, and then we've got our wardrobe unit here, which is good enough size. Got a couple of hanging rail spaces, shelf above. There's a little chest of drawers down the bottom there as well, but there is room if you didn't have too many hanging clothes to put some additional shelving or drawer unit in there if you wanted to. There's a Jack and Jill bathroom, so there's a door in from the main bedroom into the bathroom, as is there one off the hallway, but I'll look at that in a minute. If we come out of there and turn to our right, we've got our twin room, so 2 single beds, overhead storage on the wall, as you can see. If I come in and spin around, then got a half wardrobe unit there, as you can see there. It doesn't quite go to the floor because of course the bed's in the way. If you notice the wooden block fitted to the side, that's because there would have been a plinth heater in there, because I think the central heating's been retrofitted, so there would have been a plinth heater there, as is same in the main bedroom, and they've removed that in favour of central heating, so they've just got a wood block there just covering over the hole where that would have been before. So that's the twin room and the main bedroom. So I'll show you the bathroom that I mentioned a minute ago. So as you can see, we're coming through the hallway door, but then on the left hand side there's then the door in from the main bedroom, so it can act as an ensuite, or you can come off as a bathroom off the hallway. Radiator needs replacing, that's seen better days, rust on it, which is quite often what happens with a bathroom radiator, but we can replace that. That would be included in the price. And then we've got toilet, sink and shower. Shower's a more narrow doorway than most. It does this a sort of sliding door back to the right hand side there. It is more narrow than a lot of bath showers are, because it's a slightly older Caravan. That tends to be what you got. But then once you're in there, it is a good size. As you can see, it's quite a deep shower cubicle. Got that seat in there as well if you like to sit in the shower. So whilst the doorway's not too wide, it is a decent sized shower cubicle once you're in there, and there's not too much of a lip on the bottom either. We've then got a cupboard here as we go back towards the kitchen, just housing our Morco boiler that does our central heating and our hot water. So that's the inside of the Richmond. I'm going to jump outside now and I'll show you the exterior. Just to have a quick wander around the Richmond here. Got that bay window on the front, as you can see. Just gives us that extra bit of space in the living area. Needs a wash off, but on the outside, damage wise, we seem to be doing alright there. No real damage to worry about other than a couple of little lumps and bumps. Corner trim at the back has just been caught a little bit at the bottom. That can be replaced. As I say, needs a wash, especially on the back. Bit of mastic on the back, I think, where they've had a piece of wood there stuck with the mastic, where they've had some probably the regulator fitted. Got a little air vent there on the back. Little dent from the door handle. Speaking of which, it does need a new door handle because the paint's all come off there. That's something we can do. Just to look at the chassis, it is a standard painted chassis, which has been by the coast, which does mean that it's got a fair amount of surface rust, as you can see. We'll give it a knock as part of our chassis check, but obviously you're never going to make a new chassis out of it. You can tidy it up, give it a rub down and wax oil it or paint it and things like that, but obviously you're not going to make it like new. But we do check them, have a look over the chassis, make sure that they're stable, solid and going to be okay for delivery and going forward. So we do check over those bits and pieces. If you want to come and have a look yourself, then obviously you're more than welcome to. That's been our 2006 Willerby Richmond. It's a 28 by 12 2 bed. It's priced at $9,995. It's got double glazing and gas central heating. Thank you.